Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and joining the revolution. My name is C.M. Burnham. Alongside Travis Falhart, we are coming to you from El Dorado, Arkansas. More world-class action as you will come to expect it tonight. We have some incredible matches for you, 3 outstanding matches. In fact, we're going to open with El Fuego del Sol taking on former Revolutionary Champion Damon Windsor. We're also going to see, speaking of the Revolutionary title, 3-way match for that Revolutionary title as Retro Randy Price defends against Coyote and Prince Mahali. And then our big main event, Flex Zerba taking on one half of the Step Brothers, Kigo. But I understand Flex had some trouble when he arrived today. Let's take a look at this.
Pardon me there, Swayze.
Whoa. Can I help you?
I'm wrestling tonight. I'm Flex. You know Flex. Everybody knows Flex. I mean, look, look, faces on a t-shirt. Gotta be in there.
Well, that's great. You got a face on a t-shirt, but you don't have a name on the list.
It's gotta be on there.
No.
My girlfriend's in there.
A lot of people's girlfriends are in there.
Oh, check again. Check again. I gotta be in there.
Here you are. Yeah, we got a different job for you tonight.
Let's see what's going on here. It's a joke. It's a test. Tell you what. One thing Flex Zerba does, pass his test. You know what? I'm gonna be the best security guard this place has ever seen.
Okay, well, maybe things have changed up. Maybe Flex Zerba will not be involved in the main event. I guess he's on security duty.
What a shame, too. Who in the world told him that he's going to be doing security? Does Jerry Bostic know about this?
I'm sure we will be able to consult Jerry later on. He's handling our ring announcing duties tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to get a word from him exactly what's going on with Flex Zerba. Meanwhile, our opening match about to get underway here as El Fuego del Sol, always a highlight of action, taking on the former Revolutionary Champion, the second son, Damon Windsor, along with the ever-present and
ever dangerous,
ever creepy Anna Lynn.
The altar is here to make their presence known. And we'll see how Fuego handles Windsor and Anna Lynn here tonight.
Well, this should be a very interesting contrast in styles. Windsor, of course, a very large man, a man who's accustomed to using power, strength, his size advantage. Fuego, never the biggest dog in the fight, but loves to use that agility, those high-flying tactics. And so, as you can see in all, of course, always want to appeal to the crowd with his dance moves. And he's already pulling that crowd support in, and certainly seems to be getting underneath the skin of Damon Windsor very early here. Bell rings, we are underway, once again from El Dorado, Arkansas.
Almost like a David versus Goliath type feel here with Fuego del Sol and Damon Windsor here.
I'm not sure that David had those moves, though. I don't remember reading anything about that.
Damon doesn't need to dance and prance around to get the fans behind him. All he cares about are his followers. This is about the altar and what he can do for his followers. He doesn't care what Fuego is or how fan-friendly he is or if these people care about him. He's looking at destruction.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned followers because we've only seen one, and that's Anna Lynn.
There's many of followers.
I mean, we saw it. He almost had a second one with Scott Steiner, and obviously that didn't work because a couple weeks ago.
Scott Steiner, he is a very fond member of one church, and that is the Church of Steiner.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty much all that you need to know. Damon Windsor, though, he's got multiple followers. You don't need to have all of your followers present just to have somebody believe in you.
And now Windsor being subjected to a couple of mind games here as Fuego going for the test of strength, and
yeah, Fuego's not taking this seriously at all. Look at that, he's dancing and gyrating and grooving. Yeah, Damon's not here to play.
You're just jealous because your hips don't move that way.
My hips have never moved that way, so it's not something I'm jealous about.
All right, collar and elbow tie up here as Windsor now displaying that strength, but Fuego rolls through and immediately.
See what I'm talking about? This is why this kid is in the position that he's always in. That's why he's not any kind of former champion. He doesn't take himself seriously.
El Fuego is a former revolutionary champion himself.
That's great. When was that?
That was a couple of years ago.
So he was not the last revolutionary champion, right?
That was Damon Windsor.
Exactly. So that is all you need to know about these two. A former champion and the man who is seeking to retain that title right now.
Oh, look at that agility there from El Fuego. And again, the taunting goes on.
Somewhere down the line in this matchup, he's going to wish that he didn't move like that.
Well, oh, now see, that's a mistake, turning your back on your man. That wasn't a key mistake, turning your back on your opponent. And Windsor capitalizing right now, throwing Fuego in the corner. And a straight right uppercut is going to cause Fuego's neck to move like his hips did. Oh, nice big boot there from Fuego, who slips between the ropes. Going to look to go up onto that top rope. Here comes that agility. Springboard dropkick puts Windsor out, and Windsor rolls to the outside. Oh, look out. Fuego starting to feel it. Fuego getting to some speed underneath him. Fuego, oh, off the rope, backflip, and says, come on, big man, get back in here, or I can beat you.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's saying, okay. He's not going to dare try to impose on Damon Windsor like that. It'll be the worst decision he makes. All you're doing is antagonizing Damon right now. That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to antagonize her either, by the way.
She needs to stay to the outside and simply watch her man, provide encouragement from a distance. Fuego, look at him just scaling up the ropes like a spider crawling up the side of a house, and we get a 2 count out of that.
Yeah, a spider that needs to be squashed.
Windsor swing and miss, back elbow, another miss. Good springboard effort there by Fuego. Once again, this time, spine buster by Damon Windsor, who simply plants the hand down, but is not able to get a 3 count out of that.
See all that gyration, that high flying, it's high risk and it paid with no reward this time as Damon Windsor delivered the spine buster and now repeatedly throwing just the back of El Fuego's head down to that canvas, now throttling him and just telling him, you don't mess with me like that, you don't do that, you don't disgrace the altar.
Well, they'll try to certainly turn. Can El Fuego get back in this? Fans, stay with us. More action comes still to come. All right, fans, we are back, and during the commercial break, it was all Damon Windsor controlling the action here on El Fuego del Sol. Windsor taking control right before we had to step away, and he has maintained that advantage, grounding El Fuego, preventing him from using those high-flying tactics, which brought him so much success earlier. Windsor now wrenching the neck back on El Fuego while pressing down with the foot. Fuego able to manage to get the knees up and underneath him to get at least a vertical base to relieve some of that pressure, and does use the leverage to propel Windsor headfirst into that second turnbuckle.
And Fuego's taken a lot of beating during the course of the commercial and beforehand. Can he rally back? I don't think he's got everything in him to do it. Yeah, we're seeing a nice flurry of offense here, but something tells me that that's going to get cut short here rather quickly.
A couple of nice drop kicks in the corner. Windsor unable to get out of that corner. Can Fuego hit the third one here? Oh, no, that's it. Wow.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't need to be a member of the altar. I can just believe that Windsor says that he is what he says he is. He has proven it time and time again, and that showed it right there. I believed enough in him to see what the future holds, and he was able to come out of that with a thunderous shot that sent Fuego inside out.
And now Windsor feeling extremely confident as he taunts the audience by daring them to chant Fuego in support of El Fuego del Sol, while Windsor measures his opponent with a punt-like kick straight to the ribs. And El Fuego really needs to create some distance. He needs to get back, get some energy back inside of him, get back to that high-flying tactics if he's going to pull out a victory here. Look at Windsor tossing Fuego like a rag doll all the way across the ring.
Look at that. You can just see it. The power coming within Windsor right now, summoning that of the altar, coursing through his veins, and it's sending it straight down the back of El Fuego right now. He's feeling that from his throat all the way down to his back, all the the way down to his feet.
Nice rip corner to corner. And again, that back that El Fuego has had worked over by Damon Windsor so much during the commercial break. Fuego, however, meets the charge of Windsor with the elbow, this time with the foot. Fuego trying to get his feet underneath him, up to the second rope. Off, did he pull off? No, he's going to try, I think, for a tornado guillotine. No, it's a guillotine choke.
Yeah, no.
He's going to try to take Windsor down submission style here.
Fuego knew that he couldn't get the full rotation on that, so instead he just altered his position a little bit, no pun intended, and turned it into a guillotine. But look at that. Look at Windsor. That is an arm-out guillotine, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a full-fledged guillotine. And as you can see, he's regained some consciousness and hits a nice vertical suplex from that guillotine position.
Windsor's torso is so wide that Fuego could not actually grapevine his legs around it in order to maintain the pressure. But Windsor also unable to get a pinfall out of that, as what pressure there was able during the time of that submission hold certainly drained a lot of energy from him. Both of these men must be approaching empty on their tanks, as Windsor has got to find a way to put El Fuego away. He's got to keep that advantage, got to keep El Fuego down. And Windsor right now, sort of almost like Ronnie Garvin, just going around stomping the various joints, trying to keep the pressure points in pain and trying to keep El Fuego from being able to utilize any of the normal offense he's accustomed to.
That's all that you need to do is just take down the high flyer, because then you take away his bread and butter, and right now, that's what Windsor has in mind.
A leaping attempt there, another stomp. Fuego rolled out from underneath it, and now Fuego going after the knee. The weak point of pretty much every big man are those knees. They support all that height, all that weight. And now Windsor on his knees, and he might be praying to the altar to say, come on and save me here. But
look at that, right on cue. It's like, can you feel it, Bruno? Are you feeling it now?
I'm feeling what El Fuego's doing as he got a backflip and then a drop kick once again, staggered Windsor to the ropes.
Just a monetary situation that can be fixed, no big deal.
Fuego up over, springboard, off the top, Hurricane Rana careens Damon Windsor into the corner.
But not enough to keep him down, and just enough to get him a little off balance.
Fuego, though, still looking for the next moment as he scales up again. Nice moonsault, but Windsor...
He caught it. He did catch him. He was not able to execute the moonsault, and now the power of Windsor on display.
Oh, look out! And Fuego swings around with a DDT.
I don't think that was supposed to happen, though.
Fuego now to the outside.
Damon, you're going to need to regain some consciousness here.
Fuego senses an opportunity, and this may be the last opportunity he has in this match as he scales up to the top. Oh, look at Anna Lynn Roseman. What's it? And Anna Lynn sacrificing herself here.
This is what I'm talking about. This is just how you do it. This is part of the altar. You're willing to sacrifice yourself for the good of the altar.
Look at that evil smile as referee drags.
El Fuego took his eye off the ball just a split
and
second.
You can't tell me that was not pre-played. You can't tell me that was not a plan on the part of Anna Lynn and Damon Windsor that if he got into trouble, you don't need to plan the referee, and it pays off right there. Damon Windsor, your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, the second son, Damon Windsor!
It doesn't matter how you want to look at it, Gordon. I told you the altar is gifted with powers that have prevailed here tonight in Damon Windsor.
Well, a victorious Damon Windsor, the altar's successful fans, we'll have more action for you coming up after this break.
Look, man, where are you? I've been waiting here like 30 minutes. Don't worry about that. If I want to walk on the beach naked, that's my problem, right? Okay, I'll see you here later.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, oh, never mind. What are you doing later tonight?
Nothing, why?
Okay, so tonight after I win my championship match, we're drinking cervezas and beer. And we are going to party like it's 1999.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm down for that.
Are you in?
Sure, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Well. You got my little nightingale, my honeydew, my girlfriend. I've been looking for you.
No. You need to tone down. Stop telling people I'm your girlfriend.
But you are. You follow me on Twitter. You added me on MySpace. That's a thing.
MySpace isn't a thing anymore. Nobody, literally nobody does MySpace.
We'll talk about this later. But for USA, I hear something about cervezas, maybe some alcoholic beverages of some type. Did I hear you talk about that?
Maybe some Zimas or something.
No, maybe some Zimas. Because according to the Arkansas Athletic Commission bylaws, 1467-13D, there is to be no alcoholic beverages on the premise. On the premise.
Is that D?
S-A.
Are you sure it's D and not C?
D.
Hold on.
Maybe A.
Hey, hold on.
No,
Let me
wait,
check
wait.
my bylaws, my bylaw book. Stay right
Yeah.
here. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
you
Hold
go
on.
do that.
Hold on.
Oh, they're not coming back, are they?
All right. I think we lost him.
Yeah, so we did.
Is he really your boyfriend?
God, no,
Okay, let's
just,
go.
yeah, ignore that. It's weird.
Hey! Get you, Barbie! Guerrero! Some bitch! Oh! Guerrero? We'll get you.
Brett, watch out. I think he's coming. Why are we running? So anyways, so what happened with you this last weekend?
Okay, so,
And go any faster? Ain't no cerveza gonna be on the premises on my watch! We're not breaking up!
Well, it appears that Flex Zerba is really taking his security job seriously. Fans, as Prince Mahali approaches the ring, we want to take you back 6 weeks ago. There was a triple threat tag team title match. The Von Erichs, the Arrow Club, and Devastation Reborn. And as you can see right here, Al Thurrott throwing fire in the face of Marshall Von Erich, which is ultimately going to cost the Von Erichs the tag team titles, but not the Devastation Reborn. It was Kyle who picked up the victory. Kyle and Kid Cash becoming the tag team champions. Obviously, Al Thurrott thought that he was leading his gentlemen to the titles. Nonetheless, now you're going to have Coyote, who's one half of the tag team champions, you see right there, and Prince Mahali in the ring together, and there's a possibility that Coyote can walk out here with 2 championships, as the Revolutionary title will be on the line as well.
Yes, indeed. He's looking to make part of the Arrow Club's declaration come true here. He's one half of the tag team champions, but if he wins the Revolutionary title here tonight, his approach and the Arrow Club's approach to make America native again will be in full swing if he can capture another title to throw into the club here tonight.
Both challengers in the ring. Here comes the new champion.
Walkman and all.
That's right. Retro Randy, always one to entertain the crowd in his old school ways. Keeping the old school alive as he was taught by the coach, Gary Toole. And Retro Randy gonna fire up this crowd. Again, he is not only the Revolutionary champion, but he is undefeated here in world class.
Herm, why do you always insist on grooving with this song? I swear, every time I look over to you, you're grooving.
Just reminds me a little bit of my college days.
Is that what it does?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that you had college days.
I did. They were not cheap. Randy Price with the title in his hands, and obviously the crowd here in El Dorado is certainly 100% behind him. And you see there.
And almost rubbing it in the face of Mahali. Look what I have.
Yeah, look what, you set it up, but I took advantage of it. Thank you very much to your mentor, Al Thurrott.
Yeah, can I have another one?
Look at Randy. Randy's just like, what's going on here? I'm not part of this. But, well, Kyle now playing part of pinball briefly. And Randy Price going both of these opponents. Again, triple threat rules. The first man to score a pin or a submission wins the match and will be champion. And it does not have to involve Randy Price. He has no actual champion's advantage here. Oh, look at that crowd move right there. Swinging neckbreaker, taking Mahali down with DDT, and Randy will try to take this match home early, but no luck there.
No luck at all. And now we see Randy, who's in firm control, of course, with the onset of this match. Excuse me, Randy obviously in the driver's seat, but this has just started. We got a long way to go for this matchup.
Switch around there by Coyote as he goes to the behind position. Oh, now Randy reverses and rams Coyote back into the turnbuckle. Irish whip corner to corner. As Price and Coyote battle out on the inside, Mahali on the outside at the moment. And a diving splash there from Randy Price. Price perhaps going to look to try and do it again.
Retro splash!
And it worked very nicely for him on 2 occasions. Price now goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only good enough for 2.
Coyote, you know, he definitely is looking to get that revolutionary title back. He's, like I said earlier, this is all part of the cause of the Aero Club, is to make America native again. This was rightfully stolen from him after all, and he's looking to bring it back to its prominence.
Rightfully stolen?
It was rightfully stolen. Don't question me, Burnham.
Okay.
Don't question me.
All right. Randy Price already over the top there as Mahali pulls down the top rope. And Mahali now going to go to work on Price on the outside after Price, wow, was the back of the head slamming into those metal retaining barriers. And Prince Mahali, who obviously had been biding his time on the outside, now just really going at the town on Randy Price, causing serious damage by utilizing those barriers.
Yeah, he's definitely putting the metal to the pedal there.
Well, yes, okay.
Metal to the pedal.
I see what you did there, sir. Good job. Well, Randy Price really needs to get back into this. Fans, we'll be back in just a moment with more of this Triple Threat Championship match. All right, fans, we are back, and all 3 competitors now back in the ring as you see Mahali yanking Coyote off of the champion, Randy Price, the Revolutionary Champion. And again, the argument between these two stemming back to that Tag Team Championship match. But both of these men obviously want to be the winner here. There can only be one winner. You can't share the title. And both Mahali and Coyote want to be the man to take it away from Randy Price.
Yeah, they can want all they want, but at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to produce a victory is you covering another man. And you know, just like that, it's going to take them eventually turning on each other in order to get the success that each one of them is gaining for.
Mahali there mocking Coyote with a tomahawk chop, if you will, of his own.
That's the jihad chop.
Okay, I will accept that. And Mahali now.
You will accept that, you infidel.
No, Coyote. Coyote looked like he's about to deliver another one. And Randy Price drops both of them across the top rope first.
Oh, there it is.
And Price now back in the advantageous position, going to go after Prince Mahali. German suplex coming up, dropping over the bridge there from Randy. Referee down, but Coyote, that's the problem with these triple threat matches is that you can focus on one opponent, but you have to have eyes in the back of your head for the second one. As Coyote drops Randy spine first, that back still obviously in great pain from the damage Mahali did before the commercial.
Oh, look at that, just planting the knee in the side of the face of Randy.
And again, Mahali over. And you know, these two men's egos are really getting in the way of either one of them focusing on really doing what they need to do, which is to win a match.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's only one man that can hold that one championship. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that their egos are getting the better of them. They both want to prove that they're better than the other.
Again, Coyote with the overhand tomahawk chop. Mahali now to ram Price's foot into those boots, those specially made curled pointed boots. And Mahali once again doing the same thing, putting that boot up in the turnbuckle as he rams Price's head into it, and it says, go ahead, what do you got now, Coyote? As Coyote looked on while this was all going on, they're really I mean,
it's a competition, but it's more of like a competition as to who can do the more damage to Randy at this moment. They're not really looking at winning the match for the moment's sake. Well, okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah, but that's way too close to the ropes. Randy Price easily.
Did you see though how quickly Mahali came over there?
Yeah, because he realized that he messed up, and it was quite possible there for Coyote to win the match if Price had not reached that rope. And I really feel like momentarily here it's going to break down between these two. Oh, here we go. Instead of focusing on Price, they're going to start to focus on each other. But again, if one of them pins the other, the match is over. Price does not have to be involved in the decision.
Now we see a turnbuckle to turnbuckle Irish whip, or a native whip in the case of Coyote. And a nice super thrust kick to the jaw. What a point.
Yeah, that caught him right underneath that beard. There was no cushioning there as Mahali's neck snapped back, and he has fallen now.
Coyote summoning his ancestors for support, in for the cover. And that is the third time, I believe, in this match I have seen Coyote strategically place his right knee into the side of the face of both Mahali and Randy for that matter. Coyote is a very well-experienced professional wrestler that he will not hesitate to take an advantage if he can see it.
And Coyote has not forgotten that Randy Price is still in this match as he goes to take care of him, but Mahali now will charge in. Oh, straight right, or excuse me, straight left hand there by Price as Price. Sunset flip takes the both man over.
An inverted German suplex there was attached to that sunset flip there.
Randy Price able to pull out these combination moves that cause damage to both of his opponents. I know that this has to be something he was taught by Gary Toole, and now Price needs to get back on his feet. He needs to get back into the momentum of this match if he expects to retain that revolutionary title and sustain his undefeated streak. Price swings and misses with the right hand. Here we go for Mahali. He does not miss. Puts him down, lays his full body weight across Price, but Price still able to get out of that, and Mahali is irate.
I would be too that Mahali just hit him with one of his best shots there, but it wasn't the shot. He's looking for that kill shot.
Oh, I think it's time. Mahali says it's time for a magic carpet ride.
Eat your heart out, Disney. This is the true wonder of the world.
Mahali ascends up top of Price. Not even going to let him get the carpet unfurled. He's going to meet him up here. Maybe I thought maybe he was going to set for an exploder suplex off the top. Mahali with an irate sends Price back down. And Mahali now positioning himself on the top.
You ain't never felt a splash like this. And now Mahali going for the magic carpet ride.
And he connects. We've got a new champion if Mahali can get over and make that cover. But again, Kyle intercepting. Kyle,
remember this was 6 weeks ago.
We got to do. Is Kyle the new champ? Oh, no! Literally centimeters away from that hand coming down for the third time. And you can see the shock and amazement in Coyote's face as he thought for sure he had brought the Revolutionary Championship back to the reservation.
So close and yet still so far, but we see him summoning the help of his ancestors coming in. Oh, he hits the tomahawk chop, but hit Mahali instead.
Well, that'll make it a little easier perhaps for Coyote as he won't have to worry about Mahali. But Coyote sweeps around Mahali on the outside, Price on the inside, and Randy Price has retained the Revolutionary title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is still the Revolutionary Champion of World Class, Retro Randy!
Retro Randy Price, the belt back in his possession. It was a hard-fought battle. Oh, look at
not yet. No, it is not.
Coyote is not going to let this stand.
This is one of the men that he feels is keeping him down, keeping him from achieving his overall goal.
Well, hold on. I think we're about to be visited by an individual who's going to handle this situation, as that is Psycho Sid Vicious. Psycho Sid in the ring, and Kyle has no idea, but he's about to find out.
Oh, no!
Sid dropping Kyle, now goes to work on the Holly Irish whip, and straight into a choke, and we know the word that comes after choke.
No, certainly not the slam.
I think it's about to be up and down. Psycho Sid Vicious disposing of both Kyle Prince Mahali.
Ladies and gentlemen, professional wrestling legend Sid Vicious, and one more time for world-class revolutionary champion, Retro Randy!
A tremendous victory for Retro Randy, and a great save there from Psycho Sid Vicious fans. Our main event is coming up after this break.
Found it! Can't keep them cervezas away from me! Looky there, Guerrero. What do we have here? Looks like we got a wall of cervezas. Direct violation of the Arkansas Athletic Commission. Case closed. Oh, my God. Oh, you must be the crazy friend from Marion bringing the cervezas.
Wipe that slobber off your face and beat it. Okay, Michael Jackson?
Yes. Carry on. Good day, sir. Carry on.
Introducing first, from Cobb County, Georgia, here's your resident security officer, Flexi T. Justice!
Flexi T. Justice. Well, I mean, we know him mostly as Flex Zerba, but apparently, if John Hennigan can be Boone the Bounty Hunter, then I guess Flex Zerba can be Flexi T. Justice.
Well, Flexi T. Justice has a long-standing history of putting away crime and doing away with hardened criminals, making people serve hard time is Flexi's game. And you ask him again, he'll tell you the same.
Well, Flexi, of course, appointed as the security guard when he arrived here at the arena. He wasn't expecting. In fact, earlier today, well, we saw. This was what Flexi had to deal with here. You can catch this type of footage on our Patreon service.
Shut up so we can hear what he's saying.
Come back for $13. Okay. Get a yes sir, no sir next time, okay?
Yeah, see, simple man.
Huh? Well, don't make me have to put you in. Are you threatening an officer?
His opponent from Neverland Ranch, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is one half of the Step Brothers, Tigo!
Wait a minute. Did I hear that right?
Neverland Ranch. Wow.
I get who opened that thing back up?
He's really stepping up, apparently. I had no idea that Tigo and Jermaine had managed to...
he is a stepbrother.
He is. And he is going to show the assembled fans here in El Dorado, Arkansas, just how much he can get to stepping.
And he's breaking his legs and doing the dibble-dabble and anything else, hoop-de-pop and loop-de-lob.
I have no idea what it is that you're saying there.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I have no idea because I don't know what exactly they're calling it these days. All I've heard is, the whip and the nay-nay, the soldier boy and the floss and all those
I actually do recognize all of those things. And I recognize that Flexi T. Justice, it's going to take a bit of work for me to say that name during the course of this match.
Well, this
Flexi T. Justice. It's okay. The Flexi standing in the ring, decked out in his work uniform and bright orange knee pads. I am just amazed that he has assembled this. Well, fans, I guess this will be our main event, and we'll be back with it after this break. All right, fans, we are about to get underway here with our main. Well, I say we're about to get underway with our main event, but apparently Flexi has.
Well, I guess he may have found something there.
He may have, and I'm not. I've always heard about how some things work in Arkansas, but I'm not.
Oh, you didn't know that saying either? Arkansas? There's 4 million people, 15 last names.
Now that's really offensive, sir. To all our Arkansas fans, we apologize for this. As Flexi going to search Tigo, and Tigo accidentally, as I air quote things, back elbowing into Flexi, and now Tigo with the surfboard type maneuver. You know, before our break, we saw Flexi interacting with some of the crowd outside, as well as some of our other world-class superstars. And if you want to see the full video for that, all you have to do is go to our website, worldclassprowrestling.com, and sign up for the Patreon service, where you can not only catch those type of behind-the-scenes actions and extra footage, but you can also catch up on any episodes of world-class television that you've missed. Our Patreon service, it starts at just $4.99 a month, and you get all kinds of action that you've never seen before. Go to World Class Pro Wrestling and sign up for our Patreon service, just $4.99 a month.
That's all, just $4.99?
$4.99 a month.
That's cheaper than most networks.
Tigo now in full control of this match as he takes Flexi and dumps him to the outside, where thankfully he has those bright orange knee pads to break part of the fall.
I feel like you were offended by those.
They don't match, and they really. And look, this is the representative of the Arkansas State Athletic Commission who Flexi was having an argument with again, as you saw in part of that video before the break.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of athleticism gave him the right to be the head of the athletic commission in this state of Arkansas. I bet all he had to do was make sure he had all 5 fingers and all 5 toes on each hand and each foot. I mean, it's that simple here in Arkansas. I mean, they consider a wealthy person here in Arkansas to have more than 3 teeth. So, I mean,
fans, if you'd like, you can message me, hit me up on Twitter. I will be glad to give you Travis's address, so you can direct all the hate mail towards him.
Yeah, just make sure that when you do message him, you get @CM Burnham on Twitter, and then it's Chris Burnham over on Facebook.
Yes.
Make sure to get all your hateful comments straight towards him. He's the one that is behind this all.
And Tigo directing some unfortunate contact into the nether regions of Flexi, and now dropping both legs into the chest area. It's not been a good night for Flexi.
That was the kaboom that he just hit there.
And Flexi feeling all of that kaboom in upstairs, downstairs, and all around as he slowly and tenderly makes his way around the ring. And now the chase is on. Flexi, and I'm not going to call Tigo a bandit, but you know how.
Oh, please do so. He's got a bandana on.
Oh, okay. Well,
so there you go. How about Flexi and the bandana?
And the bandana. I will take that.
Okay.
As Flexi now looking to drop Tigo head first with this suspension DDT.
Flexi with the flex and the DDT drop. Cover in the 2, and only a 2 count though.
And Flexi showing off to the crowd,
showing he's got a little bit of moves himself.
Yeah, those that gluteus maximus, and some would say the emphasis is on the maximus. Now, Flexi stripping off some of that tape around the wrist, going to go to work around the throat. Right, and referee really needs to get in position there to check and see what he's got. He saw it, and Flexi forced to abandon that.
Well, it's kind of hard to miss it, Burnham. It was right there in front.
And now Flexi just going to work with the knee pad across the throat. Perfectly, well, not
legal.
Well, no, it's not legal because it's across the throat, but it's not tape.
It was legal
put it that way. Flexi now, once again, going to show off the strength as he's looking for a vertical suplex here. Picks up Tigo and drops him down. Goes for the cover, but a little bit overconfident as Tigo kicks out of that. Of course, a lot of people in World Class here, a lot of the fans familiar with Tigo along with Jermaine as the Step Brothers. Very commonly, I think, competing in tag team action, but Tigo, an outstanding singles competitor himself. He is a former revolutionary champion, and
right now he's not being anything revolutionary at this moment. He's just having his face raked across the top rope.
I think that perhaps Tigo has in recent months grown accustomed to having Jermaine in that corner, and it's going to take a moment for him to get the feet back underneath him as Flexi really in control here right now. Flexi flexing. He's feeling
he's
giving get your dollars or maybe your quarters out.
Whoever that was that threw water on him, I'm sure if you were actually to have a bucket, he could do a flash dance for you.
That is a terrifying image. Please don't put those type of things in my head.
Oh, those are the type of things, though, that people in Arkansas like. They like stuff like that.
Again, fans direct all hate mail to Travis Falhart, courtesy of World Class Pro Wrestling.
Yes, at CM Burnham on Twitter, just FYI.
Flexi now with the hammerlock and driving Tigo into the corner post. Referee really needs to get in there and get Tigo out of the corner, but Flexi going to do that job for him. Now picking up Tigo with a bear hug, hoping to get a submission out of him.
That big old grizzly bear hug right there is going to wear Tigo down here.
You can see the pain etched on the face of Tigo as he's trying to break it. A couple of elbow shots to the side of the neck of Flexi.
And nothing seems to be working and breaking away, but...
Oh, there, touch the ears. That'll rattle the brain a couple of times. Well, I mean, with
hey, watch it.
With Flexi, the brain is not the most well-developed muscle.
Why are you?
I'm just saying he focuses on a lot of his other bodily parts.
Parts that you probably should focus on yourself. I'm just saying there.
How far up are those shorts riding? My God.
Why are you even focused on them? I'm starting to wonder.
Well, Flexi is...
Why don't you pay attention to the match and not what he's wearing? That's kind of what you do as a wrestling
If he wrestled
commentator.
in traditional wrestling attire, perhaps I wouldn't be forced to...
You're not forced to do anything. You can think for yourself and you can talk too. Matter of fact, I'll call it for you right now as Flexi is putting a foot right into the face of Tigo right now. Or I guess we're calling him the bandana for this match, but he lost the bandana, so I'm going to go back to calling him Tigo.
Flexi trying to take back control here, reassert the control, and posts Tigo back up into the bear hug. And it's beginning to look like Tigo may be approaching the end, as that bear hug squeezing the oxygen out of his lungs, as well as continuing to emphasize the pain and damage that's been done to his lower back region for the most of the duration of this match. Referee checking him. There's one.
It goes
And
down.
the second count one more time. This match is 100% over, and no. Referee says no. Hand up. And a headbutt there by Tigo. And another one trying to break that hold. Once again, boxing the ears. That forces the break. Tigo now building up momentum off the ropes, but nobody home.
A simple, simplistic, intelligent maneuver. Yes, indeed. See, for all of your trash talking in regards to Flexi here, you've got to remember that this is still a very athletic man that can actually perform inside those ropes.
I've never doubted Flexi's athletic ability. I just question some of his mental decisions at times.
And you're
right
going to
now,
do that.
Tigo being introduced to a couple of the turnbuckles. Now Irish whip. Tigo off the ropes. Going to go over, going to try for a sunset flip. Flexi trying to fight it. Can Flexi stay up? He's trying.
He is flexing.
He's fighting with all of his might here. Oh, Flexi feels as he reaches down for the punch, but nobody holds. Tigo is still going. Rolls him over. 1, 2, 1. Flexi out. Tigo tried to charge in. Flexi with the elbow. And again, what little momentum Tigo is able to build up. One simple move like that cuts it off and puts Flexi back in control.
And just for the record, that canvas deserved that punch from Flexi. It was disobeying the law.
How does an inanimate object... Never mind.
Because it wasn't working towards his favor of keeping Tigo down for the 3. That's why. Now, back to the work that is being administered at this time. Nice shoulder wrench right into the midsection of Tigo.
Tigo position on that top rope as Flexi goes to work on the top of the head there.
I said shoulder wrench. That was a shoulder thrust. Excuse me.
Tigo again precariously positioned as Flexi looking to join him up there, perhaps going to go for a superplex. This could well be the end of the match if he's able to pull this off. Tigo fighting it though. A couple of shots to the midsection. We'll try to shove Flexi off, and no, Flexi holds on. Oh, he holds on after that forearm shot though.
No, just a little momentary mishap. It's a misstep. Flexi, you're gonna have to regain yourself here. Turn, don't.
Off the top, kick from the top. Flexi hung upside down, boots hanging over the top rope, and Tigo with a great opportunity if he can recover before Flexi does.
Even before Flexi does. Have you not seen the poor man? He's got his feet draped over the ropes. Now he's finally broken free.
Tigo trying to roll over.
I think Tigo may have got the worst for wear. Flexi may just need to...
I think both men suffered equally from that particular move, but it did allow Tigo an opportunity not to be pulled off the top on his and to come down on his own regard. Tigo now with the nip up. Tigo feeling that third win. There's the floss. You were talking about that earlier. Tigo steps around. Forearm shot to the chin. Down goes Flexi. Hook in the leg by Tigo. 1, 2.
Most ridiculous dance ever.
Apparently you never saw the Gangnam Style, but nonetheless.
Hey, I know I invented that. That's for another time, though.
Flexi now drops Tigo down. DDT over. Hooks. No, he doesn't hook the leg. He just goes for the lateral press. And again, very close. About 2.5 on that one.
Flexi now is going back to the corner.
No, Flexi's going to the corner. Yeah, what's he get? Is that a taser?
It's a flashlight. Burn, that's a flashlight.
No, he had a flashlight earlier. That, sir, is a taser.
Oh, I'll be damned. Oh, this is going to be shocking.
And how is the referee not throwing that up? Well, Tigo at least was able to block it.
Hey. Oh, look at this referee just saying, hey, here, give it to me.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do. Oh, that does something right there. The shake weight. And that brings Flexi victory.
Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Flexi T. Justice.
The fake taser may not have done anything, but that shake weight certainly shook things up in this competition tonight.
You want to talk about justice? He's robbing justice right there. Next week, a rematch as MVP defends his world-class championship against Chavo Guerrero Jr. For Travis Stylehart, I'm CM Burnham. Thanks for tuning in as the revolution continues to be televised.